we left off, we were talking about where water is located. Today, we're going to talk about the states of matter.
The water's all over the place, and you know it moves around while it's out there. Well, we're going to talk about the science behind how that water moves around in nature. We're going to do it using some things in my lab here today. In order to get to work on our laboratory work, we need to think about the states of matter. That's right, you should probably already know this one. The 3 states of matter, or phases of matter. They are solid, liquid, and gas. And did you know water can naturally be all 3? It can change on its own from solid to liquid to gas and back again. So let's think about this. First, water that we're usually thinking of is water as a liquid. So for example, the water in this bottle. It's taking the shape of the bottle that it's in. If I pour it out of this bottle into something else, say a cup that's a circle shape, it should take the shape of its new container, because liquids take the shape of their container. Now I have water in circle shape. If I didn't have my water in a container, would it still stay in a nice, neat little shape? Let's try. Let's see if I just pour it out right here. Oh, it just kind of goes splat, makes a mess. In fact, it kind of like oozes around, doesn't really stay in a nice, neat little spot, does it? Now, when water as a liquid is not in a container, it just goes splat. Now, water can also be a solid. Let's say I wanted a drink of water, but I wanted to make it a lot colder. I would use an ice cube, wouldn't I? So let's see, I think I brought an ice cube with me here. A nice solid ice cube, keeping its own shape. It's kind of a rectangular shape. You can put it in that container, but it's not taking the shape of the container. Nope, it's keeping its own shape. Now, of course, it's not going to stay that way all the time, right? Because it's not in a freezer, it's not staying cold enough. It's getting too warm, and when ice, water as a solid, gets too warm, it begins to melt. And you see, if I squeeze it, my nice warm hand is making it drip. It's making it melt, change from a solid to a liquid using warmth. So water can be a solid when it gets really cold. In fact, it has to get specifically below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I mentioned that water can be all 3 states of matter. We have water as a solid, which is ice. We have water as a liquid, which is the stuff we drink. And we have water as a gas. Now you may be thinking, well, I'm breathing water. Well, water vapor. When water is a gas, it's called water vapor, and you can't see it, but it's going in and out of us when we breathe all the time. If you have something that you can make a hot breath on, try this out. You can fog something up. Now where'd that water come from to make it fog up? It was in the air that I was breathing in and out. It's water as a gas. When it touched the cup, it got cool and changed to a liquid for just a moment, and then it dried up or evaporated again quickly. So, water vapor, water as a gas. So yes, water can naturally be all 3 things, solid, liquid, and gas.
See you next time when we will explore more water matter.